Assalamu alaikum. Hello learners. You are welcome to my science class. Today our topic is symbol, formula, valency, radical of chapter 8. Before that, we have to learn compound, element and compound. Element, suppose it's a metal piece of element, it's a matter, sodium. If you break it or divide it again and again, if you divide it again and again, you will get a smallest particle like that, a smallest particle. Same type of smallest particle, you will get same type of smallest particle, and this smallest particle basically known as atom, and this substance, this matter will be considered as element. So we can say that if we divide substance and if we get one type of atom, then we can consider that substance as element. Clear? Next, another substance, table salt. It's a table salt in a pot, table salt, and table salt, it is sodium chloride. Sodium chloride, it's sodium chloride, and if you break sodium chloride again and again, you will get two types of particle, Na, and another type of particle, chlorine, Cl. Look, Cl. Now you can make differentiate. Here you have gotten one type, but here you have gotten two types. So this substance will be considered as compound. Here you can see also another thing, that all compounds are composed of more than one element. So far 118 elements have been discovered, and all the substance in the universe, all the substance in the whatever you say is composed of these 118 elements, more than 118 elements. So now this 118 elements have 118 names, and these names are of two types. Some elements, in the case of some elements, English name is used, and in the case of some elements, Latin names are used. Dear students, you have got clear idea about element and compound. Now, the name of the element, suppose A is hydrogen. Hydrogen, oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, oxygen, magnesium, hydrogen, oxygen, helium, neon, magnesium, here potassium, tungsten, potassium, tungsten, sodium, potassium, tungsten, sodium, iron, silver, mercury, chlorine. Dear students, look at the board. Here I have written 6 elements and here 6 elements. Now look, you know, I have already told that 118 elements have 118 different names, but in the case of chemistry we use their short name. This short name is formed with first one letter or two letter or first letter and another one letter, and this name is called symbol of that element. Now hydrogen, first one letter, oxygen, first one letter. Look, for hydrogen H is the first letter, so its symbol will be H. For oxygen, first letter is O, so its symbol will be O. Now helium, two names, hydrogen and helium, both the names are started with H. Now what can we do now? In that case, we will use first two letters, helium, so H for hydrogen and Ac for helium. Clear? Next, neon, Ne. Another element, nitrogen is start with A, that's why for neon, Ne. Next, magnesium, Mg, Cl. No, now you can ask me a question, sir, why is it A not Ma but it is Mg? In that case, first letter and another emphasizing letter. First letter and another emphasizing letter. Here C is for chlorine, C is the first letter and L is the another emphasizing letter. So here we have get three things: first letter, first two letter, and in that case first letter and emphasizing letter. And these are the English name of this element. Now come to the Latin name. Latin name. What for Latin name? Same rules. First letter, the Latin name is Callium. Latin name is Callium. Here the Latin name is Wolfram. Here the Latin name is Natrium. Here the Latin name is Ferrum. And Latin name is Argentum. And Latin name is Hydrargyrum. Now, in this case, we will use the Latin name of this element. Look, potassium, Latin name Callium, so it will be K. Tungsten, Wolfram, it will be W, first letter. But in this case, first two letters, sodium, natrium, ferrum, Fe, argentum, but first two letters, in this case, first letter and emphasizing letter. First letter and emphasizing letter. Emphasizing letter. Dear students, in this way, the name of the 118 elements have been given. So some names, most of the naming English name is used, and some names Latin names are used. So we can say that the short expression of an element is called its symbol. Clear? This is all about symbol. Now come to the formula. You know, the smallest part of compound is molecule. Smallest part of compound is molecule. Smallest unit of compound is molecule. All compounds are molecules, but all molecules are not compounds. Molecule basically more than one atom form molecule. Look, oxygen atom and another oxygen atom form O2. Now hydrogen atom, oxygen atom form 2H2O, here we will write H2O, water. It's a molecule, it's a molecule. In that case, 2 oxygen atom, but here 2 different atoms, 2 different elements, one hydrogen, another oxygen. So we can say that the short expression of molecule or compound is called formula. Here we can say that 2 oxygen atom form oxygen molecule, 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom form water molecule, and like similarly 1 sodium atom and 1 chlorine atom form sodium chloride compound. So we can say that the short expression of molecule and compound, molecule or compound, is called formula. But there are some rules to write formula. Before that, we have to learn valency. What is valency? It's a very new word to you. Valency. You can consider valency as your hand. Suppose you have 2 hands, so your valency is 2. You see some 100 people. Suppose one hand become lost due to oxygen accident, and 100 people. So his valency will be 1. Now we can give the definition of valency like that. The number of hydrogen atom gets attached to an element. Number of hydrogen atom gets attached to an element is called its valency. Why hydrogen atom? Hydrogen atom is very most important to know about hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom basically is a very fast in periodic table and in chemistry. Hydrogen atom, for hydrogen atom, the valency is considered as 1. Now, one element gets attached to 3 hydrogen atoms, so its valency will be 3. Another element get attached to 1 hydrogen atom, so its valency will be 1. Suppose chlorine can get attached to 1 hydrogen atom and form hydrogen chloride. So here the valency of chlorine will be 1. So valency of chlorine will be 1. Why 1? Because chlorine can get attached to 1 hydrogen atom. Now, as the valency of chlorine is 1, now sodium can get attached to one chlorine atom. What will be the valency of sodium? So the valency of sodium will be also 1. The valency of sodium will be also 1. Here the valency of sodium is 1 and chlorine is also 1. Now Some elements have more than one valency, sometimes 2 hands, sometimes 3 hands, sometimes 1 hand, sometimes 3 hands. Suppose iron. What is the symbol of iron? As the Latin name is used, so the symbol of iron will be Fe. The Latin name of iron is what? Ferrum. Ferrum, that's why its symbol will be Fe. And sometimes its valency is 2, sometimes 3. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. Now we will form compound. We will formula of compound and molecule. There are some rules. I have told that there are some rules to form the formula of compound. Look, suppose A is an element and B is another element. B is another element. The valency of A is X and the valency of B is Y. Look, the valency of A is X and valency of B is Y. Now A and B will form a compound. A, you have to write 2 elements, or if there is more than 2 elements, you have to write it side by side. A, I have already written A, now B, side by side. Then the valency of A will be transferred to B and valency of B will be transferred to the side of A. Then here is the compound AXBY, AB. A, B, D. I have already made a compound with AB. Now, the valency of carbon is 4. The valency of oxygen is 2. What will be the compound? Carbon, oxygen. I have to write side by side carbon, oxygen. Now the valency of carbon is 4, so it will be transferred to oxygen, and valency of oxygen is 2, so it will be inside the carbon. Now C2H4. In that case, we have to simplify the valency. And the lowest, in that case, we will simplify both the number with lowest value. Here the lowest value is 2. If we simplify this term, we will get 1 divided by 2, we will get 2. C1O2. C1O2. There is no need of writing 1, so CO2. What is the name of this compound? You know, it's very well known compound, carbon dioxide. Dear students, I think now you will be able to write the formula of compound and molecule. Now we will try to learn about radicals. What is radicals? And in your book you will get some formula like this. You will get NH4, OH, SO4. These are known as radicals or free radicals. What do you mean by radicals? What do you mean by radicals? For radicals, look, a group of atoms do not stay independently take part in compound formation like elemental atom. Look, a group of atoms do not stay independently and take part in compound formation like elemental atom. Now you can make the definition of radicals. So radicals are a group of atoms do not stay independently and take part in compound formation like elemental atoms called radical. So you have learned that radical can form compound. Suppose an well-known radical ammonium, this plus indicates its charge, ammonium in the valency side you will get the valency of ammonium is 1, and you know the valency of chlorine is what? 1. So we will transfer the valency the valency of ammonium will be transferred to chlorine and valency of chlorine will be transferred to ammonium. So we can write, as their valency is 1, no need of giving this valency, so we can write NH4Cl, ammonium chloride. It is ammonium chloride, it's another compound. So we can say here this is group of atoms, 2 elements, nitrogen, hydrogen, group of atoms, and here nitrogen 1 atom and hydrogen 4 atoms, group of atoms do not stay independently. Why independently? They already take part in compound formation. They basically stay like as compound formation, and this name of the compound is sodium chloride. And this ammonium, sulfate, or hydroxyl ion, and sulfide, carbonate, phosphate, lots of radicals in your valency side. Dear students, here now today we have learned symbol, formula, compound formation and valency. Symbol, short expression of element, symbol, short expression of molecule and compounds, formula, and you know how compound is formed, basically valency transferred, and you know the valency basically considered as hand. The definition is like that: the number of hydrogen atom get attached to an element is called its valency. Now the radicals, a group of atoms do not stay independently, take part in compound formation like elemental atom, it's called radicals. Dear students, that's all about our today's topic. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.